Hello, this video is about how to construct a search within the Performing Arts Periodicals database and how to look at the results. You can access the database via Primo under the Databases tab, or you can go to your subject library guide and navigate to the database from there. Once you've accessed correctly, you should see this message at the top of the screen, access provided by University of Plymouth. There is an advanced search option available on the database, but I find that the basic search is usually enough for your needs, provided you know how to construct a search properly. To start with, I'm just going to type in a very broad search term. And as you might expect from such a broad term, it's brought back a lot of results. We need to narrow those results down. And if we have a look at the results that have come up, the words physical theatres and physical theatre have been found together in many cases, but also the individual words like theatres and physical have been picked out in some of the results. And that means that we might be coming up with some results that are not necessarily related to what we're looking for. An easy way to combat that is to type in your search term in quotation marks. That ensures that the database will find results with the words physical theatre together and not separately. Let's repeat our search. And you can see that that has narrowed it down by quite a lot already. However, that's still a lot of results, so we need to enter some extra search terms to focus our results more on what exactly we want to know about. To do this, I'm going to use something called boolean logic. That's where you use the words and or in between your search terms to link the terms together. I'm going to type in and dramaturg. What we're now asking the database to do is to search for results that contain the words physical theatre together, and the result also has to contain the word dramaturg. And you can see again that that has narrowed our results down by quite a lot. However, it's making a suggestion here, and it's suggesting that we might mean the word dramaturgy rather than dramaturg. Rather than type in a whole separate search or click onto that and do a separate search, you can use something called truncation. If you add an asterisk at the point at which the word begins to change, then that will search for any possible word endings. So it will search for dramaturg, dramaturgy, dramaturgical, etc. Let's do our search again. And that's brought back a few more results because we've expanded our search terms slightly. However, I want to add a few more search terms to focus my results even more. And there are ways in which I want to describe what I'm searching for, but I could use any one of any number of different search terms to do that. And rather than have to do lots of separate searches for them, I can add them all into this one search string by using the operator OR. So I'm going to add dancers or actors or performers. What the database is now being asked to do is to search results that contain the words physical theatre together, and the result also has to contain dramaturg or any possible word endings of that. And it also has to contain any one of these search terms. It could be just one of the terms, it could be all of them, but it has to contain at least one of those terms. I find as well that placing the words that are linked by the operator OR in brackets actually helps focus the search as well. You can also use this panel on the left-hand side to limit your results. You can limit to full text only if you wish. You can limit to peer-reviewed articles only, a useful feature. You can limit by source type, you can limit by date, publication title, etc. Looking at this top result, we have full text available here. You can see the links underneath. If I click onto that result, at the top of the page, I have a synopsis or an abstract, a summary of what the article is all about. And if I then decide that that article looks useful, I can go on to read the whole thing on screen here. Alternatively though, I might decide I want to download a PDF version of the article, which I can then keep. Or I might decide that I want to email a link to the article to myself or to somebody else. I can print it, and the All Options button just tells you where you can save, what you can do, and where you can export. There's also a Cite button, which gives you an example of how you can reference this article using any one of a number of different referencing styles. Going back to my results, most of what is on this database is full text, but there are some things that are not full text. I'm just going to delete some of my search to go back to some results that I can demonstrate. It's very obvious if a result is not full text because you will have this red and white button. If I click this button, it takes me into Primo, and Primo will then check to see if we have this article in any of our other databases. In this case, you can see that we have it in the Project Muse collection. Always check the coverage dates just to make sure that the issue that you want is covered by that collection. That's one reason why I don't recommend that you limit your search to full text, because you could be missing some articles that are actually available in one of our other databases. And that is how to construct a search and look at your results on the Performing Arts Periodicals database.